Looksmaxxing might be one of the clearest symptoms of late-stage capitalism. In capitalism, more and more of life starts getting optimized. Your career, your productivity time outside of work, and increasingly, your appearance. Philosopher Byung-Chul argues that neoliberalism turns freedom into a kind of self-exploitation. Instead of just living your life, you start treating yourself like a project that always needs upgrading. And that's basically what Looksmaxxing culture is. People hyper-analyzing minute physical traits, jaw angles, canthal tilt, skin routines, hair density, trying to optimize themselves for perceived returns in the real world. Returns in things like dating, sexual market value, social status. All these ideas people start holding onto and clinging onto. And a lot of this didn't even start on TikTok, but the acronym itself comes from older manosphere and incel-adjacent forums. PUA hate, slut hate, and lookism. Slut hate in particular, feels gross coming out my mouth, was not just edgy internet nonsense. It was a part of a deeply misogynistic culture built around resentment towards women and brutal hierarchies of human value. And now, that vocabulary has gone mainstream. Creators like Clavicular helped push Looksmaxxing further into mainstream attention, especially on TikTok, where it's being sold back to young men as self-improvement. And you can see this broader trend everywhere. Cosmetic procedures like Botox and fillers haven't just vaguely gone up. Botox-type injections increased about 459% in the US between the year 2000 and 2020. And globally, botulinum toxin is now the most common non-surgical cosmetic procedure in the world, with 7.8 million procedures reported in 2024 alone. So this pressure to constantly upgrade your appearance is not fringe anymore. Building on thinkers like Pierre Bourdieu, you can see how appearance starts functioning like a form of capital, something that can be converted into status and advantage. And Debord argued that modern life gets increasingly organized around images and appearance. So when visibility starts determining value, people start optimizing the thing that's visible, their appearance. And look, self-improvement is good. Working out, taking care of yourself, improving your life, all of that is positive. Honestly, I've participated in some of this myself. So it's worth asking, what kind of system pushes people to hyper-optimize every inch of themselves in the first place? That's what late-stage capitalism does. It turns human beings into anxious projects to be squeezed for value. Hi, my name's Pierre. I'm a graduate student here in Canada. For more leftist, anti-imperial content, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Ciao.